sweet treats.
Ending mealtime with a special treat is a tradition in Wisconsin. And what better way to sweeten your day than a blue spoonful of a Culver's Concrete Mixer? We handcraft our thick and creamy fresh frozen custard with any mix-in you crave, from the indulgence of Snickers to the richness of Pure Dove chocolate.
Come to Culver's and let us make your day a little bit sweeter. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
It's a thrilling weekend of special guests from TV and movies, cosplay, comics, vendors, live shows, and more at Fanboy Expo. Visit fanboyexpo.com/Orlando to learn more. That's fanboyexpo.com/Orlando.
The Home Depot and Behr have what you need when you need it, delivered straight to your job site and at an everyday low price. We're now delivering top-rated Behr paint, stains, and primers directly to you same day or next day. Plus, pros earn discounts with Pro Extra Paint rewards. Contact a Behr Pro Paint specialist to schedule your paint delivery today. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Limitations may apply. Not available in all markets. See store for details.
When it comes to $1 small Slurpee drinks at 7-Eleven, no one's doing it like you. You're inventing new flavor combos, throwing caution to the wind. You're a frozen fizz whiz, a pina colada prodigy. You mix cherry and blue raspberry like a pro. Only you know the perfect ratio. Just when they think you're done, you add a splash of summertime citrus, just because you can. And because your small Slurpee drink masterpiece is just $1 at 7-Eleven. Slurpee, anything flows. Expires 12/31/2023 plus tax. Visit store for details.
Having trouble sleeping? On the podcast Nothing Much Happens, join yoga and meditation teacher Catherine Nicolai for peaceful bedtime stories to help you relax. Catherine weaves brain training techniques and storytelling to take your mind to a calm and comfy place.
Welcome to Bedtime Stories for Everyone, in which nothing much happens. You feel good, and then you fall asleep.
Listen to Nothing Much Happens on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind Studios. Why Kaufman and Lind? Because you matter. Contact them at whenyouneedus.com or dial pound 546 on your cell phone. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. The News Junkie is on. The 3 best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. Lots to get to today. From here goes nothing to Tropical Storm Harold heads for Texas and why aliens could message Earth today. Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello, C-Lane.
What's going on?
And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right into the studio in real time. And it is, friends, a Share the Show Tuesday. That's right. You share the show. Just spread the word about the News Junkie radio show with your friends, your enemies, and everybody in between. All you need to do is take the link and send it around, or hit like if you're watching on that YouTube or Twitch stream. Tell somebody today about the show and share the show on a Share the Show Tuesday. How's everybody doing on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think somebody's panicking a little. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I haven't touched this board. I haven't touched this board in years. I couldn't hear out of my headphones for 15 seconds before we started. but we'll see how it goes.
There's going to be a couple of bumps along the way.
A lot of bumps.
Sort those out.
Cystic bumps.
Make sure everything's working the way that it should, sounding and looking the way that it should. We'll get it all under control. Don't worry about that. But here we are, Sabrina and C-Lane back at HQ today, and uncomfortable territory for them because they haven't been there for 3 years doing the show, for God's sake.
Also, because my chair sucks.
Oh, you didn't get the new chair?
I haven't gotten I haven't.
It's one of the few things the man asked for.
Come on, people.
Well, I haven't. There's different channels for chairs, apparently.
Oh, we got chair channels.
We have, the chairs go through different people.
Oh, right.
Great. This is perfect. This is the way all of this should work. Corporations are fantastic, aren't they?
Monsters, where do you keep the booze at? It's time.
You got to find it around
Angel did promise us a shot of tequila before the show started.
You know what? He did, and he said that there's something around there somewhere. So it might be like a scavenger hunt for you guys.
I think there's something hidden behind that big Billie Eilish poster there.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, well, as soon as things start to hit the fan, just dive into it, just as fast as you need to. All right, let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great big wide world of ours. And we go to President Biden, who made his way to Hawaii.
Come on, man.
Remember, a huge fire just destroyed this giant portion of Maui in Hawaii. And Biden goes there to tell the folks his fire story because, he's got one as well.
I don't want to compare difficulties, but we have a little sense, Jill and I, what it's like to lose a home. Years ago, now 15 years ago, I was in Washington doing Meet the Press.
Even got a guy with a ukulele.
Sunday. And lightning struck at home on a little lake. It's outside of our home, not a lake, a big pond. And hit a wire and came up underneath our home into the heating duct.
Okay.
Air conditioning duct. To make a long story short, I almost lost my wife, my 67 Corvette.
Oh, yes.
And my cat. But all kidding aside.
Those three things, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. My wife, my Corvette, and my cat.
Yeah, almost lost my wife, my Corvette, and my cat. Now, of course, you lost everything. Just completely decimated your city here.
I do enjoy how he put the Corvette before the cat. Like,
he did,
in the rank of things, wife comes first because, as everybody knows, you're talking to Jill Biden's husband, and then Corvette, then cat.
Yeah, let's remember, this cat is not well liked, I don't think. The dogs are more liked, but the dogs are ferocious. We know that they've got their own issues over there. And there he is telling his story to the Hawaii people. There were some of them out there who were flicking him off and saying, finally, weeks later, here you go, showing up here.
Look who it is.
Some folks were upset that he took a long time to get there. I never really understand that much because I'm like, what do you want the president to do necessarily when, your city was destroyed by a fire and the president shows up?
You're actively trying to fix a city that just disappeared overnight. And you need to put all the resources towards fulfilling that goal. Having a president visit and all of the security and all the planning and stuff that goes into an event like the president visiting a place like Hawaii is going to distract from that and is going to pull away from very important resources to get the job done.
Yeah, in all reality, when a president is in a situation like this, think back to George Bush and Katrina and stuff, and they're like, George Bush hates black people, he's not showing up at Katrina, all this stuff. And it's like the president can actually do a whole lot more from the White House to help these people than he can from anywhere else.
It's a very powerful work from home.
Yes, very much so. And in this case, you would have had more opportunities to help them from afar, I think. But everybody just wants to see him show up, all right? That's the whole thing. You haven't been there. You didn't go to Maui. And then, there he goes, Biden showing up and telling his story about the cat, the Corvette, and the lightning strike. Meanwhile, we've got Tropical Storm Franklin Tropical Storm Harold headed towards Texas right now. It's going to be a mess this afternoon into tonight here.
How's Gert?
As it hits Texas. Gert is still out there just spinning around. But the other big one is Franklin, which is nailing the Caribbean right now. Like Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, all those areas getting hit pretty bad by this Franklin storm. Where they go from there, we don't really know. It looks like Harold's going to just bring a whole bunch of rain to Texas. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But we do have a lot of activity out there. A lot of stuff spinning around right now out in the tropics to make things messy for everybody out there.
Yay.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fantastic, this hurricane season of ours. I just feel it. It's just going to be a real good time. And I wanted to bring this up because this comes up every once and again on the show. And I think people are really dumb for shaming folks for this because I saw once again it's all over social media, spreading around. Everybody
Facebook,
could think that one,
Instagram,
that
Twitter,
one,
y'all see this?
all of them, and even on TikTok because this woman was hanging out at the grocery store, okay? And she's loading up her cart, as one does. And as she rolls around, she finds a couple snacks that she's going to buy, and she pops into those snacks, and she starts eating them as she's at the grocery store before she's checked out, right?
I've done that.
And like that is everybody jumps on it like, what are you doing? What if your bank account is empty when you go up to check out? What do you? All this stuff that I see whenever somebody does this, it's a totally acceptable thing, folks, to have a couple of snacks while you're going around the grocery store getting your stuff for the day.
Yeah, so long as you pay for it, right?
Yeah, you're gonna pay for it at the end. Like if you got a milk and you like slam the milk and then put the container on the shelf, now you're stealing, right? But if you buy everything that you have and you're just munching on a couple of things as you go around, I don't find any problem with that. I don't know why people freak out about that. You guys have done this before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Even when I was poor in college, I did the thing that you talked about. I think you said it was called stalling, where I chugged a milk, ate half a sub, and then, oops, where'd that wrapper go?
It's a little cheaper that way if you set things up. But this woman, Cecily Bachman, that's her name, she shared this clip where she could be seen handing over the empty packaging of items to the clerk when she was checking out. And she said, I also opened this in store. I'm sorry, I was so hungry. The person who works there doesn't care. If the person who works at the store doesn't care, why on earth would anybody else care about this? It's fine. It's normal. It's totally acceptable, I think. And we'll see what you think about it. Join us today on the show. All you have to do is go to thenewsjunkie.com, record a dispatch, and hang out with us. All Day Yuckers on Twitch says, I made a giant paella dish in Publix. You made this as you were making your way around the store?
Like with the pan and everything, and the open flame?
That's impressive. That may be the most impressive thing that you could do in store that I could possibly think of. I was thinking like some grapes or a bag of chips or a donut or something. Paella, a lot more complicated to make as you're moving around the Publix.
Well, at the very least, and I think I've brought this up before, there's not any sort of assumption that you are going to pay for your soda from the deli before you drink it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem here. I think people are just, maybe they haven't done it before and they're just making up a problem where one doesn't necessarily exist. But let us know what you think.
Oh, the only fun thing about today is this is the first time Sabrina and I have been on the other side of hearing what it sounds like when the blower's outside.
Yeah, it turns out you can hear it over the radio. Incredible.
It's going to be one of those days for me over here.
Sounds like an airplane's going over you.
How are you guys feeling over there?
Not good.
Oh.
Not good.
No.
I don't know what the buttons are. Good luck going to break.
You've used that board so many times.
This is important. Do you know where the dump button is?
Over there?
Yeah, there's one over there.
Cool.
You're going to need that. You want to try it out now? I'll say a curse word, and we'll see if you can get to it fast
Sean,
enough.
don't you dare.
It's not even blinking. Yeah, I don't even know if it's set up. We're gonna double check everything's working here. If it sounds good on your end, then let's go on this adventure, everybody.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a giant adventure in broadcasting today on the show. That's what we're up to. So hang out with us and let us know what's going on where you are. Send us a dispatch over on the website or the app. And when we come back, we'll talk about a story involving a dolphin that is something I didn't know was as big of a deal as it actually apparently is. But we'll get into that. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
You're asking an awful lot of that magic eraser. For some extra elbow grease, tell your smart speaker to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
Two right lanes are blocked due to an accident on State Road 408 heading westbound at Conway East Toll Plaza. Traffic is backed up to State Road 436. There's an abandoned vehicle causing heavy delays on Florida's Turnpike heading southbound between US 27 northbound exit 285 and Hancock Road exit 278. The left lane is blocked on the Greenway heading southbound at Orange Blossom Trail exit 11. See traffic troubles, call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by KFC.
Attention, Orlando. Do you crave juicy, tender, packed with flavor fried chicken? If so, grab KFC's 3-piece tenders and biscuit for just $5. Get your craving on at a KFC near you. That's finger-licking good. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When it comes to $1 small Slurpee drinks at 7-Eleven, no one's doing it like you. You're inventing new flavor combos, throwing caution to the wind. You're a frozen fizz whiz, a pina colada prodigy. You mix cherry and blue raspberry like a pro. Only you know the perfect ratio. Just when they think you're done, you add a splash of summertime citrus, just because you can. And because your small Slurpee drink masterpiece is just $1 at 7-Eleven. Slurpee, anything flows. Expires 12/31/2023 plus tax. Visit store for details.
Everyone's headed back to school, and I've got your key to looking fine in the car line. Hey, it's RC Hill from RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right now, you could drive a nice new car for just $9 down. Ditch your old ride. You'd be proud to show off in the new 7-seater 2023 Outlander or the stylish Mirage. Cleanest gas car in America, 43 miles per gallon, starting at $15,900. Hurry, this deal's done when the school bell rings. I'm RC Hill. I'm your car dealer next door. See all my A+ rides at rchill.com.
Offers require bank approval. See dealer for details.
Consumer Cellular's award-winning customer support is 100% based in the U.S., and you are 100% based in the U.S. That's something you have in common with Consumer Cellular's customer service. And Consumer Cellular customer service likes pizza, and you like pizza. And Consumer Cellular has an acute fear of spiders, and your fear of spiders is acute as well. So you already have so many things to discuss when you call Consumer Cellular to talk about our affordable and flexible phone plans. Consumer Cellular. When freedom calls, we're here to answer. Call us at 1-888-FREEDOM.
Attorney CPA Joe Cordell.
Business owners and professionals face special challenges in divorce court. They have to contend with allegations that they are earning more than they are, coupled with claims on their business or practice itself. Clients with assets depend on their divorce lawyer's skills in these matters.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Orlando area attorneys. Office in Orlando. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. CordellCordell.com.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Looking to take your next event to the next level? Party Time Rentals in Apopka serves all Central Florida.
From birthdays to weddings, corporate events to family reunions, Party Time Rentals in Apopka has everything you need to make your event unforgettable.
Our wide selection will make your party planning a breeze.
Our friendly staff is ready to help, ensuring your event goes off without a hitch.
Party Time Rentals in Apopka. Visit us today in Apopka or online at partytimeapopka.com.
It's the Marketer's Report. Today, Kate Cronin, Chief Brand Officer of Moderna, tells us about the advantages the speed of audio production affords their growing tech company.
At Moderna, we have a mindset saying that we pivot fearlessly. And I think with audio, you can pivot fearlessly. You can go where the news is and bringing in content that perhaps you didn't have a few weeks earlier. It's less 6 months in advance or 3 months in advance when you do a TVC. You're able to create really nimble content, which I think in this day and age, and particularly at Moderna, where we have new information coming out on a regular basis, being able to feed that information to the audio format makes being nimble and pivoting easy.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local. Every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Having trouble sleeping? On the podcast Nothing Much Happens, join yoga and meditation teacher Catherine Nicolai for peaceful bedtime stories to help you relax. Catherine weaves brain training techniques and storytelling to take your mind to a calm and comfy place.
Welcome to Bedtime Stories for Everyone, in which nothing much happens. You feel good, and then you fall asleep.
Listen to Nothing Much Happens on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Marissa Thalberg.
And I'm Stephen Wolf Pereira. Come join us for our podcast, Brand New.
So what's really new about Brand New? Well, Stephen and I are not only longtime C-suite executives, we're friends.
Because of that, we've got a lot to say about tech, entertainment, advertising, media, and marketing, what we call Team.
It's real talk from the inside, personal talk too, and it's meant for everyone rising in business or just interested in it.
Just look for the brand new podcast wherever you listen.
It's a brand new conversation you won't want to miss.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Poundwall from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
If you're not confused, you are not paying attention.
From the newsjunkie.com, rolling in right now. We are officially separated, and it's weird, but we're pulling it all together here.
That
and
sounds
we'll
pretty divorcey.
Yeah, it does a little bit. There's no kids involved in this one, but still, we find ourselves in an awkward predicament because of the genius suits and all the decisions that they make that, won't have an effect on anything, I'm sure, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's where we are right now. Did you find that tequila back at the studio?
I didn't get a chance to look for it, but I'm thinking very soon I'll start to search. We had to make sure the dump worked. So,
did that work?
Yeah, we did a huge dump, and it is working, which is great.
All right. Well, look at that. That's a good thing.
We moved some stuff around, so now I see where your button is, and then C-Lane's button, and as long as my fart sounds are working, we'll be halfway there, my friends.
Look at that. We got this. We're professionals. We know what we're doing around here. And we are going to get to you in a moment, but I wanted to talk about this this photograph that is started an entire investigation, and I didn't know this was working. I didn't know this was that big of a deal, but I guess it is. When you do this kind of stuff, I guess the overall lesson should be don't mess with wildlife. And this photo right here, you could take a look at this. Well, Sealand's just getting back at his booth. There he goes. He nailed it. This photo of a person holding up a dolphin out of the water, and it's definitely like a baby dolphin.
I think there's a particular type of dolphin though. It's like the pygmy dolphin.
Oh, is there really? There's little ones like that?
I don't know why I knew that immediately, but yes, there are little ones like that.
What would you say? It's like 3.5 feet long or something?
It's so cute.
It's adorable, this little thing. And there's some young folks who grabbed the dolphin and they're holding it outside of the water. And now they're in big trouble. And, at first I was like, wait, do we need an investigation over this? But then I said, I guess you're just like manatees. Like, you don't mess with the manatees. With the dolphins, oh, my God, they will come after you if you screw with this stuff. They say a photo of a North Florida angler holding a dolphin several feet out of the water has prompted outrage online and investigations by state and federal agencies. They don't know exactly where the photo was taken, and so they're trying to figure out who this is. Come forward, please, if you're the person who was holding the dolphin in the photo.
One, right.
That's going to happen.
But two, TikTok will find out who they are in less than 24 hours.
TikTok will have a credit check on them before the hour ends here.
Get the Don't F with Cats people on it.
They know how to find people. A marine biologist told News4 Jacksonville his first reaction to seeing the picture was horror. Harassing or feeding wild dolphins is against federal law. So this is like a federal crime. Just to pick a dolphin up out of the water and take a photo with it. That's a federal crime if you do this. According to Jacksonville Beach resident Kevin Beauregard, the photo of the dolphin hoisted out of the water was posted on Instagram last week and shared with more than 100,000 people on a surfing account. They deleted it, and now they're trying to hide away. They said it's a crime against nature. You're not supposed to mess with these animals. But I guess the big question is, how are they able to get this animal in the first place? Dolphins don't just chill out in shallow waters right where somebody could pick them up.
I think they do at the water park, right?
Yeah, at the water park maybe. But if you're at the beach and a dolphin is up in the shallows, I think that means they're sick.
It could be that. But then, if they're by in the Tampa Bay area, you'll see dolphins come over closer to the docks and stuff. And, yeah, because there's people fishermen are just coming in and they feed them some chum or they do flips for you if you have that special whistle.
No, this is not a thing.
Yeah, no, I did make up that second part, Sean. Jesus.
Otherwise, I'm going to the beach in Tampa tomorrow. That would be the one thing that would bring me out there if we could make that happen. The Dolphins are not to be touched, okay? Stay away from them. Be careful. Keep your distance. And that's the lesson from this that hopefully these folks take. It's a very, very serious thing if you get involved with that. And before we get into these dispatches, there's a story out there today about how they say the healthy eating curriculum at some of these schools may trigger eating disorders in students, which is pretty stupid. But they have like simple things where these kids learn to drag things onto different plates. You have one plate that's the healthy plate and one plate that's a not healthy plate. And you drag the apple over to the healthy plate and you drag the chicken nuggets over to the not healthy plate. And it's teaching these kids, hey, here's the stuff you're supposed to eat and what you're not supposed to eat. And some people are saying this is going to give them an unhealthy relationship with food, which is stupid.
It's a game?
Because it's teaching them that certain foods are fatty, and if they eat them, they'll feel bad about themselves or whatever.
Or have diarrhea.
The truth is this, and I think we all know this. Kids don't know anything about food. If you tell a kid, go eat something healthy, they'll go to McDonald's and order the salad, which is more calorically heavy than almost anything else on the menu.
I don't even think they have a salad anymore. At McDonald's?
But at the fast food places, you know how they have the salads, they have like some ranch salad. And somebody will go and get that and be like, I'm on a diet today. I'm eating the salad. This is going to be fantastic. It's healthy for me. You look it up and it's like 1,250 calories or something.
I'll have a salad with 6 sides of ranch, please.
Right. And
just
the biggest Coca-Cola that you could possibly find for me. And they don't know what stuff is good or bad for them because it's, once again, one of these things that parents aren't teaching a lot of kids and that a lot of kids just aren't learning along the way. Okay, we're going to go over to you and your dispatches. Everybody on chat, calm down a little bit. We're a handful of minutes into this, okay? We're going to figure out the kinks and the issues that are happening.
What are they complaining about?
Oh, my God.
What's going on here?
When Savvy or C-Lane talks, it doesn't match the audio. There's a lot of things happening with the audio and a lot of delays and this and that in the chain. So we'll get those worked out and fixed as best we can. So
you
just
sure about
calm
that?
down. Only a little.
I'm not.
Only a little bit.
Listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get cardboard cutouts of us.
Yeah?
We'll place them here. We'll have Angel set it up right before we start. And then we'll go back to Sean's house. They won't know the difference.
All right, I'm down for trying it.
And if I happen to break my ankle at your house, I'll drive my ass to Maitland, and then I'll be like, oh, the stairs, boom, covered.
All right, let's go over to your dispatches to see what's going on. Here is OI-812 with a dispatch about dolphins, I believe. Let's see.
Hello, junkies. It's Big Rob over in NSB.
Hey.
Man, if you ever hear an early in the morning sunrise style or sunset style, the dolphins are incredible porpoises, jumping, doing flips, yes, coming up to the docks. Sometimes you can even hear them. It's quite a show over here. Don't tell anybody. Top secret.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen like that actually in person is we were on my friend's boat one time, out in the ocean, and all these dolphins started jumping alongside the boat, and like out of a damn movie or something. You're just sitting back and watching it. I dug that. It's cool. I don't mess with the animals like that, but if you do, apparently you're in trouble. We go over to Val. It says this one's for Sabrina. Let's see what they have for you, Sabrina.
Yo, this one's for Sabrina.
Okay.
I just remember that yesterday at the end of the show, Sean thanked Pinkman for being there, C-Lane for showing up late, and he didn't thank you, Sabrina. So I wanted to say thank you, Sabrina, for being on the show. You are my favorite person in the show.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you, and rock today's show. Bye.
I like how she called it showing up late for me when there was 4 minutes left in the show. There's four minutes of content that I was there for.
It still showed up.
C-Lane was just showing up to test out some things yesterday, and so that's why we said something to him. And then Josh was sitting in on this show yesterday, so that's why we thanked him. We don't thank each other for being on the show every day. This is what we do.
Contractually obligated.
Yeah, this is the job that we do, so we don't necessarily thank each other for that during the process. But maybe we should start doing that. Let's try out Bruise Traveler. Let's see what's going on over here.
Hey, Sean. So, yeah, here in Titusville, we actually have dolphins all over the place in the Indian River, which is, intracoastal waterway at the same time. And they get really close to the shore. Sometimes even there's a boat ramp next to the bridge that they will just kind of swim up and down in, and sometimes be in about 3 to 4 feet of water.
Really?
Just chilling and hoping to get some fish. So, yeah.
You think they know humans are there? Is that why they go up to these places?
They're very smart.
Yeah, dolphins are insanely smart. So it's totally plausible that they just know that there's humans there and they kind of find it fun or interesting or something. Let's do Gaga Muffin. It says shop snacking.
Good morning, News Junkies. Love you guys. Love the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love to go to Publix and get their wings. And I don't know if you've ever had Publix wings, but I challenge anyone to get wings and ride around in the store shopping with that delicious aroma coming up into your nostrils and not eat the wings. I definitely eat the wings, and I definitely pay for a bucket of bones on my way out. Wiggle, wiggle, pop, pop.
Okay, but they're not weighing the wings.
But I said I supported the eating while you're going around the grocery store thing, because I do. But what kind of monster is eating chicken wings while walking around the grocery store?
Everything else you shop for is just getting chicken wing grease all over.
On the shopping cart, and then you have to maybe hold the door open or let someone go by, and you have grease all up in your fingers. Gross.
The handle on that shopping cart is going to be disgusting. What are you doing? I can't, in my right mind, support that. I'm sorry. You can have simple stuff, like some sort of snacks or something, but nothing like a Doritos kind of situation, and certainly not chicken wings, you animal. Here is Lumpy Beaver checking in with the show.
Good morning, junkies.
Hey.
Lumpy Beaver here. Hey, the thing with the grocery store, the issue there, people do it all the time. I do it all the time. But the issue is if you got a bag full of stuff that's sold by weight, and you're just snacking on it throughout the store and whatnot, and you get up there and now it's half of what was in the bag.
That makes sense.
And that's a little bit of, that's a little discount, I think. Anyway, have a great day.
We get that. That's what I said about the chicken wings. Like if it already has a price tag on it, then when they scan the barcode, it comes in at that price. It's not. I don't think you're really stealing unless you just walk out the front door with it. If it's something like
apples or something,
anything like that they have to weigh at the counter, well then obviously if you start eating it before you pay for it, then that's stealing.
Yeah, I agree. If it's something that you're weighing, you're not weighing as much as you ate, so therefore you're not being fair to the place.
I definitely weigh as much as I ate.
You're not getting they're not getting the same amount of money out of you because you're snacking your way through it. But this is like prepackaged stuff and stuff that doesn't have to be weighted on the way out. But a lot of people are talking about anything to do with like the food you have to weigh and pay for the weight. Here is Breezy.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
The News Junkies. Anyway, wishing you guys best of luck with the new setup. I'm not 100% sure this is an improvement. Might be one step back, but we'll see, right?
Great.
Also, Sean, I've been trying to let you know the last week that when you sign off in West Palm Beach, Rover has not been following you for the last 3 weeks.
Again?
It rolls right into
Love
the
this.
News Junkie at that hour. So you might want to look into that. Again, best of luck today. Love you guys.
Thank you, Breezy. The last time we did this, I was saying somebody else, and then they said, no, actually, Rover's up after you. And then now
it might have been the same guy correcting us.
You're going to have to just be like, and more content and even more content wherever you're listening.
There's a whole lot more coming up next. I'll leave it as vague as I can, so then I'll never be wrong about this, and I'll be on target. What do you think about all of this? Let us know. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Send us your first dispatch right now. And I mean that. Like, come out of the woods. If you're somebody who's been hanging out with the show for a while but hasn't joined, today's the day. Just go over there and record your dispatch now. And pardon the bumps as we go through a bit of a change here on the show. We're going to get it perfect. I promise you that. And when we come back, aliens may be messaging the world, Earth, the show even, today. Aliens may message Earth today. What's going on with all this? I'll explain. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Twitter. It's not just for dragging people. It's mostly real radio, just for dragging people. 1041. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Rude Air Conditioning Weather Center, powered locally by Ferguson HVAC.
Hey, everybody. Good Tuesday to you. Jamie King, Fox 35 Storm Center. Want to update you on what's going on in Central Florida. Weather-wise today, looks like a hot one for you. 93 that high. Mainly dry conditions. East-northeast winds at 10 to 15. A lot of sunshine for you today. For tonight, looks like we'll trend mostly clear. Mid-upper 70s. Dry overnight. East-northeast winds at 5. And our Wednesday and Thursday, hot highs, low 90s. Lots of sunshine mixed with some afternoon clouds. Rain chance both days at 20%. For Fox 35, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's BOGO $1 deal. Wendy's BOGO $1 deal is back at participating Wendy's. Buy a Dave's Single, Spicy Chicken Sandwich, 10-piece nugs, or medium frosty, and get another for $1. Double your deliciousness. Hurry, this BOGO deal won't last.
Are your health insurance premiums making you sick? Did you go with one of those high-deductible, limited network Obamacare plans? Well, you're not stuck with it. Or did you go with a health plan outside of the marketplace that's costing you an arm and a leg? There are better options. The folks at USABG Florida offer plans where you only meet a deductible if you go into a hospital. You pick your doctors, and it's 30 to 60% lower than most other plans. If you pay for your own health insurance, you're uninsured, you're on COBRA, or your employer coverage is just too expensive, you need to talk to an expert. Call USABG Florida at 321-380-4540. That's 321-380-4540. Or go to usabgflorida.com. That's usabgflorida.com. They can customize a plan chosen and managed by you, not the government. Don't let your health insurance premiums keep making you sick. Call USABG Florida today at 321-380-4540 or usabgflorida.com.
The Dell Technologies Back to School event is on with deals on top tech for class, hobbies, and more. Now, when you buy, you support a cause. With every eligible purchase, Dell will donate to UNICEF in support of GIGA, a UNICEF ITU global initiative to connect schools across the globe to the internet. Accidental damage protection included. Get rare deals on select laptops and desktops powered by the latest Intel Core processors. Save now at Dell.com/deals. UNICEF does not endorse any company, brand, product, or service.
Attorney CPA Joe Cordell.
Business owners and professionals face special challenges in divorce court. They have to contend with allegations that they are earning more than they are, coupled with claims on their business or practice itself. Clients with assets depend on their divorce lawyer's skills in these matters.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Orlando area attorneys. Office in Orlando. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. CordellCordell.com.
You wouldn't believe what's under the hood on this baby. Well, try me on because I might believe it. I buy hot rods. I buy old cars. I buy classics. GiveMeTheVin.com. We are America's best car buyer, but we also are talented in older cars, resto-mods, specialty stuff, Chevelles, Vets. We've got 100 different buyers, and everybody knows different spaces. So no matter what you have, we're going to come up with a real number for it. If it's on wheels, we buy it at GiveMeTheVin.com.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Ken Jeong. From The Masked Singer, Community, The Hangover Trilogy, and Dr. Ken.
To be hangover rich and famous as an Asian kid, man. My dad went from father to freeloader just like that, you know? You better get me good grades. After the hangover, you better get me S-Class Mercedes.
Ken Jeong Live, October 8th, inside Hard Rock Event Center at Seminole Hard Rock Tampa. Tickets are on sale now. For tickets, go to Ticketmaster.com or HardRockTampa.com. Seminole Hard Rock Tampa.
Here's what Fence Outlet customers have to say about their experience.
The Fence Outlet team is knowledgeable and professional. They have fair prices and they take care of the permits. I'm very happy with my Fence Outlet fence.
Check them out for yourself at fenceoutlet.com. License number C10252 and C10803.
Take control of your health and your wallet at healthfinder.fl.gov. Your one-stop shop to compare medical facilities in your area. From copays to x-rays, asthma treatment, and ultrasounds, healthfinder.fl.gov gives you a straight answer on cost and lets you compare against providers. Choose wisely. Live healthy at healthfinder.fl.gov. Paid for by the Agency for Healthcare Administration.
The number one cause of accidents is distracted driving, like cell phones, eating, and playing with the radio. So leave it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com. Mo DeWitt, Orlando's injury attorney.
Life is full of ifs. If you see potential in every day, if you push for that promotion, and even bigger ifs like if you say, I do. If you can cash flow like a pro and get paid up to 2 days early, if you can safeguard against surprises and supercharge your savings, the if in life becomes less iffy. Regions Life Banking makes it possible. If you're interested.
Let's talk about the if in life. Regions Bank, embrace the if in life.
Regions Bank, member FDIC.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Hey, it's Jesse Kelly. When a restaurant closes, my reaction is, that sucks. They had good steak. When regional banks close, or 3 of them close overnight, it freaks me out. This is why I have my own personal gold reserve. It's part of my personal protection plan. Call my friends at Oxford Gold Group. Call 833-404-GOLD. 833-404-GOLD. That's 833-404-GOLD.
Do you think your retirement savings can weather another financial storm? Don't risk losing your money from our country's economic gridlock. Goldco has helped thousands protect their money with gold and silver. Call 855-707-GOLD to find out how you can get up to $10,000 in free silver today.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival is coming back to T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas this September.
Superstar artists from every genre.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
Buy tickets now at AXS.com.
All right, quick check-in. How's everybody feeling? How's it going?
Are you talking to us?
Yeah. How's it going? How you feeling about things?
Oh, you know.
That's
All right, got about the same vibe out of both of you.
Yeah.
Wasn't necessarily a 10 out of 10 kind of vibe there.
No, I'd like more of like a 3 out of 10.
Are you getting used to things a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm thrown by a lot of things that I don't realize will throw me until it's happening already. Like, for example, there's a lot of space here. Like in those of you watching on the stream, I feel like my camera's off and then I'm looking up. So that's not really a huge deal, but for some reason it throws me off my routine. And then the button stuff, but I mean, we're getting there, I suppose. I need to figure out how to connect to a printer, and that's where I'm at right now.
You know, people will be like, what are you whining about? You're just not understanding what's happening here. We did something one way for 3 years and did it every single day that way, and then now you got to do it differently, and it's like, okay, great, this is a genius idea. C-Lane, how about you? How are you doing over there?
About the same.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
There you have it. How are you, Sean?
I don't know what you were expecting here.
No, I just wanted to see if you guys were kind of sinking in, getting comfortable.
Do you feel lonely?
Yeah. I mean,
you just
definitely.
go to that wide shot and nobody's there.
Yeah, lonely. Mr. Lonely. I keep peeking in during the breaks and seeing that like at least Courtney's coming to talk to you once in a while.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
I miss Courtney.
She's swung by and she's said hi and I said, "How's it look?" And she's like, "Not as good."
It's true.
Don't sugarcoat it for me. I want the truth, and that's what she was giving me. Anyhow, there's some stuff out there today about how
Check
now
in over.
Well, I mean, I got what I got from you. I know what you're feeling, all right? I know where you're both coming from. I saw Sabrina during the first break, and I was like, I think I know what she's feeling over there.
Yeah, I keep throwing my hands up. A lot of huffing, a lot of puffing.
So they're saying that the music this summer is super sad. Like all of the popular songs are really, really sad right now. And I don't know if that's the case. There's some of them that absolutely are, because we'll drive around during the weekend and we'll put the pop station on sometimes and be like, what's going on over here? What are they playing? It's a radio station. We basically plan on people listening to us for 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour or more, and they stick around and hang out with the show for a long time. On a pop station, they expect to have somebody for like maybe 15 minutes. And so that's why the 15 to 30 minutes tops, but probably 15 minutes. That's why they just play the same songs over and over and over. And if you put it on for any extended period of time, like try going on, if you were going to drive from here to Miami, Sabrina, and you put on like a pop station, it's just like all of a sudden you go, yep, this one again.
I was very familiar. I mean, it was quite some time now, but I was part of the Pride radio station, and a lot of it had to do with voice tracking, like the music for the weekends. Then I had a show with Sandra Ray from Johnny's House, but I was never more familiar with those logs until I was like, all right, here's that EDM remix of Coldplay again, and the Chainsmokers, and another remix of another song. Here we go.
Is that why you hate the Chainsmokers so much?
They definitely it added to the hate, but I've always hated them from the moment
it was just a
they touched
simmer
my ears. Yeah.
before, and then it exploded into a phoenix of hate after talking into that song for the 9,000th time, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've picked my my person or subject of hate for this year, because the year prior was Bindi Irwin. I just didn't trust her. Then we had Chainsmokers, but I don't know if I've picked the one for 2023. Oh, just like little kids who do make the news for no reason.
Oh, we had the, was it the Girl Scout? No.
Boy Scout.
The Boy Scout kid who got every single badge and then made the news for it?
National news.
He was super cool, that kid.
Yeah, for sure. And then that other kid who just lived in an igloo for no reason.
Next to his parents' house, and the parents were like, yeah, sure, stay out there longer. We love this. We're good with it. But they said this summer, all of the music seems to be sad. I guess that dude who is number one, the Rich Men North of Richmond, would you say that was a sad song? I don't know if that's a sad song.
I still haven't listened to it. I started to, and then you had to dump it.
Sounded more like a.
It's like Mumford and Sons or something.
No, but it didn't sound sad. It sounded more like a protest song, sort of like Born in the USA.
We're not gonna take it.
So you would say angry over sad?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the other songs that are in rotation right now, there's like 3 articles about this week about how miserable the music is at the moment. And I don't know if that's a sign of the times or what's going on with that. But I meant to get to this, by the way. We've been talking about these robo-taxis in San Francisco. And Cruise, the robo-taxi company, is going to be knocking down their fleet by 50% as a result of some of the problems that they've had. So there's some changes happening in that world. And it's kind of interesting how fast all of this is developing. I think, well, hold on. Didn't we just talk about there is either already some robo-taxi in town, or there's going to be very soon?
There's one in the Lake Nona area.
Right.
That's already happening.
It's like a bus, right? Just for their downtown area.
Like a shuttle kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm. And then there's one going in downtown for the UCF area, I think.
Yeah, so we've already got these in a lot of cities, and we're seeing more and more of them. And then I'm imagining after some period of time, they'll say, we're sure enough of the safety of these autopiloted cars, if you will, that we're going to let people do this with their own cars. Because as far as I would guess, I don't know, what do you think, Sealand? You think the technology's already there now for like a Tesla, a brand new Tesla? If they wanted to put it in full autonomous mode, it probably could do everything, right?
I think mostly they could. I don't know. I mean, I feel like there are people who, if you ask this question, they go, well, no, I've heard of Tesla accidents. You know, people can't be ignoring their Tesla, just let them drive itself. There's so many accidents, but I feel like I haven't heard of that many.
No, considering how many Teslas there are now on the road.
And not just Teslas, I mean, like autonomous vehicles in general. One of the bigger stories to come out of Uber testing self-driving cars was the person, I believe, on a bike, but maybe crossing the street, that got killed. And I think they ended up ruling that the driver could have done something about it and was sort of negligent for not paying better attention, but also the person was jaywalking or they were crossing somewhere they weren't supposed to be, and they like just went out in the road. And so
you have to go to those links to find something like that. That kind of shows me that they're doing pretty well, actually. Because otherwise, this would be happening all over the place, like it does with regular cars, because we crash these things all the time. And that's a very, very common occurrence. And people die every single day as a result of that stuff. So it looks almost to me like with the anecdotal evidence that we're seeing right now, it's probably safer. But it's going to be so insane to watch all of this happening. I know that, like, if you look at our grandparents and maybe more specifically our, like, great-grandparents, they lived through a lot of very drastic change in their life. Our great-grandparents went from not having electricity
or the ability to vote.
That in some cases too. But not having electricity to having the internet, high-speed internet. And that's a big jump there in growth. And I think for us, these autonomous vehicles are going to play a big part in this. And we'll have one of those moments where somebody goes, this guy was alive when they used to let you drive your own car. They don't do that anymore. And it'll be the thing that makes you feel old when the kids say this around you. It's happening, and it's happening very, very fast right now.
Do you think that people will get in the car and call driver?
I don't know. Maybe is there any advantage to? Well, you just have control over stuff, even if you weren't driving the car. You could sit in that seat. I think they're going to make them different. I think they're going to make them with like couch kind of seats.
Yeah. Oh, God, that'd be so scary, man. Even for us, when we get old, I think that it'll make our heads explode.
And I could just see like a little love seat style thing, so you're kind of sitting in a more comfortable way.
Like
Upload.
So yeah, Upload is exactly what I was going to go with.
Is that how they did it in that?
Yeah. And it was weird how it was, because they're sitting on the couch and then talking to the car, but it was...
And he was coding, too. Like, he was working in the car.
But, like, everything in front of you was just like a window, essentially. Imagine seeing your feet and then the road 90 miles an hour underneath you.
That's
it makes
crazy.
me sick thinking about it.
But I guarantee you we're going to get there. Like, we're so close to that right now. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Real quick, I wanted to read the comment from a Night Owl on Twitch. It says, my Tesla slams on the brakes when in autopilot, often when an overpass goes by, and it thinks that I'm on the slower street.
I get that.
Understand. What does that mean?
So basically, the GPS is looking at where the vehicle lies on the map, and you're going over a slower street, and it thinks for a second that you were actually on the slower street.
Oh,
so
damn.
So it tries to...
Well, that's terrifying.
That sounds,
yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, but that sounds like a problem with, like, your altimeter. Not altimeter.
That's what I was going to say, the altimeter. Or the flux capacitor. Have you taken a look at that?
How about whatever it is, we fix that before we
I don't think
this stuff
everybody's
out.
doing that.
That's wild. I didn't even think about that.
I did. I think when I drove the Tesla, it would slow down a little bit if it saw a flashing yellow light outside of a fire station. So you know where they would, like, normally you're just going through that at full speed, and it's not till the fire truck wants to come out that they actually activate that light. I think it slowed down a little bit for those.
That's pretty smart, actually. When we come back, final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. And today I learned to wrap everything up for a Tuesday. It's all coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show. We say words, you listen. You can call and say words too. It's really just that easy. The Jim Colbert Show, weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Rude Air Conditioning Weather Center, powered locally by Ferguson HVAC.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro with a look at your Central Florida forecast. Hot and humid today with lots of sunshine expected. Forecast highs around 93 degrees in Orlando, and we're going to remain dry today. And that trend does continue as we head throughout the end of the week. Rain chances up to 20% coverage Wednesday through Friday, but temperatures do remain in the low 90s. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Score big on sleep and savings during Mattress Firm's best sale of the year. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable beds. and get a $300 instant gift. Good towards pillows and more.
It's the Summer of Truck Sales event, and it's back, baby. It's going on right now down at Nations Trucks in Sanford, so you got to check them out. Check them out online or go check out their amazing inventory in person. Their amazing collection of Ford, Chevys, Dodge Rams, GMCs. Nations Trucks has got them all and more. If you're looking for work trucks, lifted trucks, diesels, 4x4s, they are the place to go. And with approved credit, you're not making any payments for 90 days. Visit nationstrucks.com or just go down and see our friends over there in Sanford at 4165 Highway 1792, just 1 mile south of Lake Mary Boulevard. And let them know C-Lane from the News Junkie sent you.
Rebound, Araujo! Scores!
Orlando City returns home this weekend to take on St. Louis on Saturday, August 26th at 7:30 p.m., presented by Heineken Silver. Tune in on FM 96.9 The Game and watch on any device on the Apple TV app. Don't forget to tune in an hour before the match at 6:30 to catch Kickoff Minus 60, airing exclusively on the Lion Nation app. It takes a beer served in 192 countries to truly appreciate the global game. Cheers your Heineken to your Orlando City Lions. Heineken, the official beer of Orlando City Soccer Club. Must be 21 up to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Hi there, I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah, I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
This month, everyone's heading back to school. But while you've been busy buying new notebooks, backpacks, and lunchboxes, I've been coming up with a plan to help you buy a ride that's just too cool for school. Hey, it's RC Hill from RC Hill Mitsubishi, and I've got your key to looking fine in the car line. Right now, you could drive a nice new car for just $9 down. Don't sit in the car line with a car you hate. Ditch your old ride. You be proud to show off in the new 7-seater 2023 Outlander or the stylish Mirage. Cleanest gas car in America, 43 miles per gallon, start at $15,900. And hey, if you've gotten a low credit score from the School of Hard Knocks, don't worry. My credit specialist, great on a curve, with rates from 0%. And our used car supercenter has over 100 fresh trade-ins starting at $5,900. Visit me to finish your back-to-school shopping. And you could drive home in a nicer, newer car for just $9 down. Hurry, this deal's done when the school bell rings. I'm RC Hill. I'm your car dealer next door. See all my A-plus rides at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Offers require bank approval. See dealer for details.
There are 16 spots in the playoffs and just one track left. Well, not just any track.
We're basically going to have to win.
Daytona. A last chance to keep playoff hopes alive.
1 point to the good.
And for fans to experience an event unlike any other. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 25th and 26th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Wow, is this a party? Yeah, it's the IKEA 80th anniversary sale, and we've got over 1,000 offers on our items. College students and teachers save 15% in store, or anyone can save 20% off all desks in store and online.
15% on everything? I'm getting ready for college.
Bring your roommate and anyone else who wants great savings. Hurry in store or go to IKEA-USA.com to save through 9/5. Offers valid in U.S. until 9/5. Student-teacher offer in store only with valid ID on home furnishing purchases of up to $3,000 pre-tax. Other restrictions apply. See store on IKEA-USA.com for all details.
Hi, this is Pete from Repipe Specialists. With over 60,000 complete home repipes, people still ask me, can small leaks really drive up my monthly water bill? Or, Pete, can a small water leak hurt the value of my home? Or, oh, geez, Pete, how can I make sure my home isn't wasting water and harming the environment? If your home is 15 years or older, pipe leaks could lurk behind your walls, wasting precious resources and putting your home at risk for substantial financial loss. Don't let things get worse. Call Repipe Specialists at 844-REPIPE-5 or go to repipe.com today. We're local and affordable and can expertly and seamlessly repipe your entire home in 1 to 2 days, saving you thousands in costly, ineffective repairs. Plus, call 844-REPIPE-5 now, and for a limited time, you can save 20% and get zero interest financing for 12 months on approved credit. Want a permanent fix and a lifetime warranty? Call 844-REPIPE-5 or visit repipe.com today to schedule your free in-home estimate.
To everyone who believes family is what mealtime is all about, let our guest Emmy share what she loves about Culver's.
From the moment my family walked in, we knew Culver's was the place for us. Being greeted by someone who's truly happy to see you, you don't find that everywhere. There's just something nice about a cooked-to-order Butterburger and creamy, fresh frozen custard that tastes like it was made just for you. But time with family, now that's what's really special.
Stop in and experience what mealtime means at Culver's. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious. To everyone who needs a little delight in their day, let our team member Paul tell you about one of our favorite sweet treats.
Ending mealtime with a special treat is a tradition in Wisconsin. And what better way to sweeten your day than a blue spoonful of a Culver's concrete mixer? We handcraft our thick and creamy fresh frozen custard with any mixing you crave, from the indulgence of Snickers to the richness of pure Dove chocolate.
Come to Culver's and let us make your day a little bit sweeter. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Hear the latest news from the headlines on your phone. Download the free iHeartRadio app for exclusive live coverage of breaking news. From what's happening where you live to what's happening across the country. Live from the center of the story. Listen for free anywhere, anytime. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
Look, our money is being attacked from every angle. Inflation, rate hikes, banks failing. That's why thousands of Americans have decided to protect it with gold and silver. Goldco can help you diversify your money, and you could get up to $10,000 in free silver. Call 855-707-GOLD.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier Factory Authorized Dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Preventive maintenance on all brands, and that saves you money and can detect an upcoming breakdown. Visit millsair.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival is coming back to T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas this September.
Superstar artists from every genre.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
Buy tickets now at AXS.com.
Final dispatches. Stories that didn't make the cut. And today we're going to wrap everything up for a Tuesday.
And what a Tuesday it was.
Yeah, it's been an interesting one for sure. But question real quick. When you guys talk down the line to me, does that go on the stream or no? Does that not go on the stream or does it go on the stream?
Christopher?
That's a no. That should be just the PPM fee.
Why?
Just wondering when
Are
we're
they hearing our
public
things?
or not. No. I was curious as to whether that was
He
happening or
said
not.
some things down the line, like during the break, that were just
I didn't.
fireable offenses.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything down the line. But I thought, like, whenever we talk to Jack after the show, Jack's always like, hey, is the Facebook stream off or whatever?
Yeah, he's been telling that joke for years.
Yeah, it's our inside joke.
And he's tripled down on it, and it makes it funnier that he just keeps going. But I always wondered, and I was like, okay, so I got to know what people hear and what people don't hear. So we don't have any mistakes or problems or issues or anything like that. We're going to get to the final dispatches in a moment, but there is
God,
a
Celia
new...
and Sean's eyes are so tiny.
They're not tiny.
Oh,
They're...
God. Was that not on Talkback?
Yeah.
Is that are we on Facebook?
Oh, my God.
She
Don't
doesn't
make
know
me
what
feel
button to
weird
hit.
about this. Oh, for what?
What?
So that you don't hear.
What are you doing with the microphones?
I'm dumping that.
This thing is
I'm hitting all the buttons.
ready to go at any moment.
Is it on its last legs?
I have no clue.
Can we get an SM7B in there, for
Yeah,
God's
right.
sake? Get like a decent microphone in this place?
Yeah, we'll get that in 2026.
This place. Why are we...
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Why are we a multi-million dollar radio station that
You know
acts
where that goes to.
like we're poor? We're just we can't. Well, a new microphone? No. We can't do that. God, it'll put us out of house and home here if we got a new microphone. Are those really integral to the job that you're performing over there?
I
Do
mean,
you
I
actually
love
need those?
I love an RE20.
Yeah,
it just needs a good cleaning.
The one that C-Lane has looks like it does. God almighty.
I want to get
It
a
looks
gold
fine.
one.
It just whatever connection problem it has, if
Just
you
need some
move
WD-40.
it ever so slightly, makes that lovely noise.
That's fantastic.
How are our desks doing? Do they miss us?
Yeah, they say hi. They send their regards. They look very lonely, if I'm honest with you. And it's quiet.
Oh, there we go.
It's really quiet in here without you guys, too. You know, I
That's
miss
not
you
my
guys.
desk anymore, C-Lane.
Well, I can't do that one today. Yeah, Sean already he took a Sawzall to it, sawed it in half.
Oh,
It's
my
gone.
God. I had
it's
tissues
not.
in there.
It's not gone. It's still there. It's still your desk. You know, I'm sure we'll find some reason to use it at some point in time. But it sits
God,
there
this is so
lonely. Sits there lonely and sad today. How's everybody doing over on chat? How are you doing over there? We'll check in with you to see how you're feeling.
Thank God they're not on Talkback.
Good God. There is a brand new trend that C-Lane is going to be able to participate in really soon.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's something to do with a baby?
yeah, all you need is to have that baby. And then what parents are doing, and they're getting a lot of backlash for this, is they make a TikTok where they just crack an egg on their kid's head.
Oh, my God. I have
that's it.
loved this trend. Not only is it with babies, but it's also with unsuspecting husbands and dads. But it is like, hey, guys, I start the tutorial. This is how I cook at home and breakfast. And then boom, right there on the top of the head, and it's beautiful. Now, C-Lane, this is an old one, but I feel like you can bring it back. One of my favorite trends was throwing slices of cheese on babies' heads.
Oh, that's good, too. And that's not going to hurt the baby, right? A slice of cheese is not going to hurt him. He'll be
No
fine.
way. Unless they're allergic, but there you go.
And the only one way to find out, you throw a couple slices of cheese at the kid. And if he has some hives or something, you don't do that anymore.
I'll get an assortment of cheese for the first week, and then just cheddar,
Try 'em all
Swiss, pepper jack.
Are you supposed to, when your kid is young? Oh my God, I don't know if you're supposed to do
You're
this.
supposed
or if
to give
you're
it water.
definitely- No, I don't know if you're.
And then
I
you're
don't know if
supposed to shake it if it's crying.
I don't know if you're supposed to do this or definitely not supposed to do this. But isn't it good, question mark, to expose your newborn to peanut butter?
I don't know.
So that you like prevent them from getting allergies later? Is that a wives' tale that I've heard?
That sounds like something that would not be good, just because like they could choke on it, right?
Yeah.
If you give them a bunch of peanut butter and they don't know how to, get it out of there.
Oh, see, then we got a new noise on your mic too.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I mean, maybe it's the loop thing we were talking about. Can you hear that when C-Lane talks?
No.
What do you
we
mean?
can't. But I have this.
Ba-booty. Why not? All right, let's get into the final dispatches. Here goes nothing. Here is Tater Hog with a dispatch.
Junkies, good afternoon. Hey, so you guys were just talking about the guy that dispatched in or texted in about his Tesla automatically braking on overpasses.
Right, yeah.
I'm a truck driver, and my truck will do the same thing sometimes.
Really?
Like if I'm going underneath
It's a
an
fancy
overpass, sometimes like the sensor will pop up and flash red on my screen on my dashboard and make this loud beeping noise, or if I have it on cruise control and I'm going around a turn and it'll pick up the speed of somebody in the turn lane stopped in the next lane over and think that they're in front of me, and then it'll automatically slam on the brakes.
I didn't know that those big semis actually had that updated technology like that.
Me
But
either.
I guess they should, because those things are expensive.
I'm getting so many texts not to give the newborn peanut butter right now.
Oh, they're saying no? See, I told you I didn't know if you were supposed to or definitely not supposed to.
But at what point do you give your child peanut butter to see if they're going to die or not?
Yeah, you got to test that stuff out. Tam on YouTube says they have to get small amounts to get over the allergy. I just thought I had heard that before, but please don't take that as any kind of advice. I'm not a doctor, folks.
Nobody's ever mistaken you for one.
Christina on Twitch says, no, they're telling you to wait until they're at least 2 years old to try peanut butter. So there you go. That might be more correct. Okay, over to, here's Chaos with a dispatch.
What is up, news junkies?
Put
Yeah,
your
I don't
seatbelt
have my
on.
seatbelt on. I'm breaking
Damn
the
it.
law. I just want to say you guys are doing great with everything going on and everything happening. Glad to be able to hear you. Next week or so, I won't be able to listen to you because I'm training for my new job. But I'm killing it. I mean, I already know what I'm doing.
All right, I believe in you.
Hope y'all have a great week.
You too.
Wiggle, wiggle. Pop, pop.
Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, let's get the hell out of here. What do you say?
All right.
Let's wrap everything up. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ.
So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
The stories that all made the cut today were brought to you by our friends at Nations Trucks. Nations Trucks. The best of the best. Go get you a big, badass truck.
Welcome
check out
back,
all
baby.
the inventory that they have over there. We love the folks at Nations Trucks, so check them out at nationstrucks.com. Today I Learned for a Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. Today I Learned sponsored by J. David Tax Law. Peace of mind is only a click or a phone call away. Today I learned the voice of this guy. Mario. That's right, Mario Brothers. Charles Martinet. He pops up for the second time on the show today. And it answers a question to one of the questions that we had about his livelihood and how he did off of this whole thing. He was living out of a suitcase for 5 years, they said.
Wow.
In 2013, he was evicted from his home due to a legal dispute with the family of his deceased landlord. And
I
now
am paying the rent.
He's stepped down from doing the Mario, Wario, and Waluigi and their baby equivalent voices.
Maybe you shouldn't have stepped down, if you're living out of a suitcase.
Just jumped up and got one of those coins.
There you go.
Yoshi.
The founders of Lululemon gave it its name because they thought it would sound Western to Japanese consumers who have difficulty pronouncing the letter L. They thought it would be funny to watch Japanese people try to pronounce the name.
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
racist.
So they said Lululemon will be perfect for them. It's a Canadian multinational athletic apparel company. Today I learned James Gunn cast David Dastmalchian as a supervillain called Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad. He had no idea that the actor has vitiligo. The skin disease gives these polka dots on his actual skin, and as a child, he was mocked by others as polka dots.
Wait, the actual actor?
Yeah, the guy who made Polka Dot Man actually had that problem. And finally, today I learned this group.
Founders.
Foundation?
The Foundations is correct. The Foundations were originally going to be called the Ramongs, which is a terrible
Why
name.
would you pick this song and not Build Me Up Buttercup?
Get out of here. This one's great. It was in a movie I watched
that was
last
my old
night.
So was Build Me Up Buttercup.
All right.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We're back tomorrow, same time, same place in West Palm Beach. Hey, it's more of us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're just
Us
going to start the
followed by
show
us.
over again.
In Dallas, more content on the way. And in Orlando, it's the Jim Colbert Show. It's on the way, and it's all right here on Real Radio.
Columbia Avenue, the right lane is blocked. There's heavy delays eastbound and westbound on Edgewater Drive at Alafaya Trail. Expect delays due to an accident on Alafaya Trail heading westbound at Chapman Road. Heading westbound this afternoon on I-4, you can expect delays between the Beach Line and State Road 535. See traffic troubles. Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Goldco. Do you think your retirement savings can weather another financial storm? Don't risk losing your money from our country's economic gridlock. Goldco has helped thousands protect their money with gold and silver. Call 855-707-GOLD to find out how you can get up to $10,000 in free silver today.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Planning a DIY fence project, but you're not sure where to start? Consider Fence in a Box from Fence Outlet. They offer fixed prices that include all materials to complete a fence for an average 120-foot backyard. PVC, aluminum, wood. Learn more at fenceoutlet.com. License number C10252.
The Dunkin' Run is here, and so are the deals. Add a $3 sausage, egg and